So there is a relation between this, that mark price over cost price is equal to 100 plus P over 100 minus D, where P stands for profit percentage and D stands for discount percentage, right? P stands for profit percentage and D stands for discount percentage. Now that question I can solve by using this formula. If I know this formula, then I can directly apply this formula. And the formula, what is given cost price? So you write CP is means equal to 60% means 60 by 100 of mark price. So can we find out the ratio of mark price by cost price? If you bring this down, this 100 will go up and 60 will come down or not? Can we say mark price over cost price is equal to 100 by 60? लो मैं देता हूँ पैसे, जीपे करता हूँ. Can we write it like this? Can we write it like this? Hey, you understood 160 and then CP will go here, right? Cancel, cancel. 2, 3, 2, 5. So what is MP by CP? 5 by 3. Now what is MP by CP also equal to?
100 plus P divided by 100 minus 16.
100 plus P over 100 minus discount is 16. 5 by 3. You know cross multiplication? Cross multiply. This will go to the side, so it is 300 plus 3P is equal to 100 minus 16. 5 into 84. 20. Right? You do this. This is 84 and directly multiplied with 5. So what is 3P equal to? 420 minus 300. 3P is equal to 120 and P is equal to
40%.
So what is the profit percentage? 40%. That means I can use this formula if things are given. Remember I told you 3, 4 things are given, you can find out the
So suppose if it is a loss, instead of profit, it will be 100 minus 10.
you keep the formula same, you'll get answer as negative. The peak of value will be negative. That means there is a loss. Yeah, Cynthia, tell me doubt. 100 minus 16 is what? 100 minus 16 is 84. And then multiply, cross multiplied with 5. Remember 100 minus 16 is 84. If you want to multiply 84 with 5, see if you want to multiply any number with 5, what you can do, you can multiply this with 10 by 2. 5 is nothing but 10 by 2. So you can, now you know that, right? You can cancel this. How much? 42 into 10, 420. Things become easy rather than multiplying with 5. Directly multiplied with 10 by 2. Chale? All of you fill the form write your mail ID properly. I'll give you a student dashboard for practicing questions. You'll get a dashboard. On that, you can answer practice question, mocks, and everything will be available over there. अभी देता हूँ. Someone can help him with थोड़ा भाईचारा दिखा के उसको दिखा दो. Done? Okay, next question is, Cynthia, which is the next question? Tita, which is the next question? Others, please start solving it.
Markup percent and minus discount into markup upon so that it can apply.
Yeah, you can apply. See, the formulas are so many. What formula you use? Tell me. Profit percentage is equal to?
Markup percentage
Okay.
minus discount
Markup percentage.
minus discount percentage
Okay.
minus markup.
After this, again minus.
Markup into discount.
Actually, you are, see, there, this is nothing but successive percentage change formula. Remember successive percentage change? A plus B plus AB by 100. If one decreases, one increases, A minus B minus AB by 100. Remember? We are exactly doing the same thing. See? Plus, minus, plus into minus, minus. This happens when the price is increasing or decreasing on some fixed base, right? Suppose 100 rupees article first increase by 10% and then decreases by 20%, or both time it increases, then you can use the formula. In that case, you can write this as plus 10 minus 20 plus minus minus 10 into 20 by 100. Just minus 20 minus 2 minus 22. Here what is happening, the relation between, see, basically you are trying to do is, I'll tell you the whole concept here. First of all, what is markup in this case? How much you got markup? You are talking about this cost price when increased by, right? 60%. And then mark price. And then markup you multiplied profit percentage. Markup percentage minus profit percentage. Don't do that. You won't get the answer for that. क्योंकि मार्कअप और प्रॉफिट का रिलेशन नहीं है. मार्कअप हैज अ रिलेशन विद डिस्काउंट. There is no relation between markup and profit. On markup, you give some discount, then you get selling price, and then there is a relation between cost price and selling price. See, when you go to book or something, there are a lot of formulas. उनको YouTube पे you go and then people will say this is a shortcut. Learn the concept. If your concepts are strong, no matter how difficult the question is, you can solve it. Tricks will only work for few questions, certain type of question. But the people who are setting the paper, they know that students know these tricks. So they will never give you questions where you can use those tricks. मैं भी करता हूँ बेटा. इनका पता के फिर तेरा डाउट लेता हूँ. Yes, which is the next one? 36. Question number 36. Others have not solved only. The profit made by selling 30 meters of cloth, profit made by selling 30 meter of cloth is equal to cost price of 7.5 meter of, and the profit percentage. Next part is find profit percentage made by selling 8 meter, right? Let's try to solve this question. First of all, the question clearly says that there is a profit, right? The question says that there is a profit. How will you define profit? Selling price minus cost price. Can we say profit is nothing but selling price minus cost price? Now they're saying profit made by selling 30 meters of cloth. How much cloth you are selling? So I will write selling price of 30 meter. So if I'm selling 30 meter, I must have purchased that 30 meter in some price. It will give you cost price of 30 meter, right? So I think profit made by selling 30 meter of cloth is equal to what?
Cost price of 7.5 meters.
Can we say this profit is nothing but equal to cost price of 7.5 meter? All cost price on one side, bring this cost price on one side. So cost price of 30 plus cost price of 7.5 will give you what?
Cost price of 37.5.
37.5 meter is equal to selling price of 30 meter. Once you reach to this step, then don't do anything. Simply find out ratio of selling price over cost price. Directly find out the ratio of selling price over cost price. Selling price over cost price. Selling price over cost price will give you how much? 30. Any doubt?
So, but this is of 37.5 meters, that is of 14 meters. So, we should compare.
There is a profit. Question says that. This part is clear? Okay. Now, if you want, you can simplify it. How you can simplify it? By removing one decimal, get 0, right? And now you have 300 by 375. Do you know the table of 25?
Yes.
25 forza,
100.
another forza, 100, another forza, 100. So 12 times will give you. This is 12 times. And next 3 time will give you 75. This is equal to 15. 25 ka table, right? 3 forza, 3 5 are. So it says that if cost price is 4, selling price is how much? 5. If the cost price is 4, selling price is how much? 5. So if the question was not this, last line was not there, my answer would have been what? You buy something in 4 rupees, selling it at 5 rupees, making a profit of over a base of, which is equal to what? 25%. Right? If the question last line was not there, and if they simply ask you what is the profit percentage, so profit percentage is simply 25%. Note down this, then we will come to the next part. Anyone is working in this class? You have worked. Where? CA. CA will not count. You have some work X, na? Akansha. Your name is Akansha, right? You have some work X, na? No? You have some work X? Work experience? No. Anyone having work experience? You have, right? How many years? 1 year. You also have. How much? लोगों के लिए कुछ जॉब आता है बताता रहूंगा. Okay, done. This is done. Now let's try to understand that part. Noted down, all of you. Yashasvi, understood? From here we found that cost price is how much? 4, right? Selling price is 5. Let's say for 1 meter you are paying 4 rupees, right? So for 8 meter how much you will pay? 32. And selling price of 1 meter is how much? Let's say rupees 5. Selling price of 8 meter will be what? 40. Still you will make some profit. Tell me, answer will be 25% or not? Answer will be again 25% or not? You buy something in 32 rupees, selling it at, you are making a profit of 8 rupees. So your profit is 8 rupees. And to find out profit percentage, formula is profit over cost price into 100, the sign of percentage. So what is profit percentage? Profit 8, cost price 32 into 100, or you don't want to get into this, directly find out fraction value of this, 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 is equal to how much? 25%. Even if I sell it 100 meter, 200 meter, 1000 meter, my profit percentage will not change. Right? Such cases where even if they write 1000%, don't worry, profit percentage will not change. Profit percentage will only change if you change your cost price and selling price. And 40th, right? You guys have to practice. Whether you come to the class or sit at home, घर पे बैठ के तो पढ़ाई होगी नहीं, मैं बता रहा हूँ. घर पे तो पढ़ाई होती नहीं है. 40th question is, a person obtained the selling price of 4 articles by selling 20 articles. So by selling 20 articles, a person obtained selling price of 4 articles. Find the profit percentage. Find the profit percentage. This question is exactly similar to the previous one which we have solved. They're saying you are selling how many articles? 20 articles. Selling price of 20. You must have purchased those 20 articles also. Cost price of 20. In this whole transaction, you made a profit. And that profit is equal to how much? अरे wait, तुम लोग सर के साथ पता नहीं स्कूल से जो हैबिट लगा है ना कि सर के साथ लिखना है. समझो, क्वेश्चन को समझ आएगा, मैथ्स अपने आप हो जाएगा. You try to understand when I'm teaching you something. लिखने से कुछ नहीं होता है, मतलब होगा, बट डोंट राइट विथ अलॉन्ग विथ टीचर. यू हैव टू गेट यूज टू अंडरस्टैंड द कंसेप्ट. सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट वो है मैथ्स में, तभी मैथ्स वीक है हमारा. ओके, then because of this he made some profit, and that profit is mentioned in the question. What is that profit? What is that fourth thing? Selling price. Very good, right? Selling price of 4 articles. All selling price on one side, all cost price on one side. So when you bring this CP of 20 here, so right, CP of 20, and this is SP of 20 minus SP of what? 4. Very good. 20 minus 4. Can you find out the ratio of SP by CP? Keep SP, bring CP down here. So it is 20 by 4 4s are 4 5s are. That means if your cost price is 4, selling price is how much?
5.
How much profit you made?
1.
And profit is always made on what?
Cost price.
Cost price is?
4. So 25% profit.
Yes, 25%. You don't have to calculate that percentage profit if you know the percentage fraction. See, your things becomes easy. Remember?
In accounts we learn price and the cost ratio. Cost ratio is given upon
Accounting में ना?
yeah. Put at a profit of 1 by 4 of cost, so 1 by 5 of sales.
मैथ्स अच्छा है, फिर कैट क्यों नहीं निकल? कैट में क्या हो गया था?
English.
Saturday there will be logical reasoning. In logical reasoning, we have done which topic? Syllogism, right? And तो टॉपिक करेंगे on इस डायरेक्शन वाला. Any doubt in this? Have you understood this? Tell me the doubts of ratio. यार मैं तो मैथ सुधारना चाहता हूँ बच्चों का. बच्चे 10th के बाद मैथ छोड़ देते, मैं क्या करूँ?
तो 10th के बाद 10 जैसा मैथ्स रहता ही नहीं है ना.
तो 10th का तो मैथ्स है ही 10th तक का. कौन सा इसमें हाई फाई रॉकेट साइंस पढ़ा थोड़ी रहे हैं.
इसलिए परसेंटेज है. 11th 12th का मैथ्स
Okay, it's any doubts in ratio you have? Tell me 1 or 2 doubts. पूरे डाउट है. रेशियो का एक नया क्लास होगा तो आई विल कॉल यू. थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा बैठना पड़ेगा. Averages, we have done averages? No. Averages, also called mean, right? How will you define average?
sum of all observation divided by number of observation.
Very good. Sum of all observations divided by number of observation. Try to understand the concept, right? Don't write anything. Understand this. So when I say average, right, it simply means sum of all observation. Let's say observations are 10, 4, 5 and 1. Right? Let's say observations are 10, 4, 5 and 1. So if I ask you to find out the average of this, in average what we do? We add 10 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1 divided by 4. Very good. Which is equal to 20 by 4, which is equal to what? 5. So when I say average is 5, does not mean that each term is equal to 5. Does not mean that each term is equal to 5. But it also means that on an average, each term is equal to 5. For example, there are 4 brothers, right? One brother has 10 chocolates, one has 4, one has 5, and one has only 1. But mom wants to divide these chocolate equally. What she'll do? She'll take the average out, and then she'll get the average is equal to what? 5. In that means she will tell the first one that you have extra 5 chocolates. Right? You have extra 5. Second has 1 less than the average. This is equal to average, so no change. And this guy has what? 4 less than the average. So what this, the first brother has to give 1 to this and 4 to this. While doing this, the first brother will get only 5 chocolate. Second will also get now 5. Third will also already have 5. And fourth will also get 5. So we divided the number, the terms equally, right? That's called average. So first thing in average is sum of all observation divided by number of observation. Simply means x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus xn. Let's say n observations are there, divided by n. This gives you an average. Now, if you increase each term by some fixed quantity, if you increase each term by some fixed quantity, means if you increase this by k and increase your second term also by k and your nth term also by k, are you changing the number of observation? Number of observation is same, right? What will happen to the average? The average will also get increased by k. For example, they have 5 chocolates. You give 2 to each. So now this will have 7, this will have 7, this will have 7, and this will have, all will have 7. So average now will become what? 7 or not? So if you are increasing each term by 2, average will also get increased by 2. Similarly, if you decrease each term by k, decrease each term by k, can we say average will also get decreased by k? Right? Same way, if you multiply each term by k, so can we say average will also get multiplied with k? Yes. And if you divide each term by k, average will also get divided by k, right? But when you divide something, the division value should not be equal to 0. You cannot divide anything with 0. Till here, no problem, right? We can directly use the formula, increase each term, decrease each term by k. Let's understand something. Let's say there are 4 brothers. They has 10, 4, 5 and 1 chocolate. Right? So on an average, they have 5 chocolates, right? They have one brother. He's in, let's say, some abroad country, and he get, let's say, 10 chocolates with him. He's coming from some country and he gets how many chocolates? 10 chocolates. So now he has like 10 chocolates. So average will increase or not of all the 5 brothers? Will increase because more number of chocolates are coming into this. by what average will increase? By 1. Why by 1? What this brother will do, he'll find out that initially all brother has how many chocolates? 5 chocolates. He will also keep 5 with himself first because he is unbiased. And then after keeping 5 chocolates with him, how many chocolates he is left with? That 1 chocolate, that 5 chocolates he is left with, he will divide those 5 chocolates equally among themselves, giving 1, 1, 1, 1 to each brother. Each brother will have how many chocolates? 6 chocolates. Second case, 5, 5, 5, 5. Let's say this brother come with 1 chocolate. Will the average decrease? Will the average decrease? Yes, because now these brother have to give him 2 so that they become equal. In that case, how much by will it decrease? Like in this case, it increases by 1. How much it will decrease? So we'll do those kind of questions now. It's clear, right? So that means if someone is coming with less, the average will decrease. Someone is coming with more, average will increase. 2 cases. Then now you can make a note of it. बैठ यार, अभी तू कहाँ जाएगा? अभी अभी तो बैठ, अभी आने से पहले जाने की जल्दी कैसे? This you noted down, Amalesh? Let's solve one question. Average age of a class of 20 students is 12 years. There is a class which has 20 students and the average age of the class is 20 years. The age of teacher is included. The average age of class increases by 1 year. Right? So initially, there is a class which has 20 students and the average age is 12 years. When you include the age of teacher, average increases by 1 year. So initially it was 12 years, now it will become 13 years. Find the age of teacher. Find the age of teacher. Right? The equation method is, which we have been very used to during since school days. Let's say there are 20 students, x1 plus x2 plus x20, right? Divided by 20 gives you an average which is 12 or not. Now this will be x1 plus x2 plus x20. This will go to this side, it will become 240. So what this 240 is the sum of ages of all the students in a class, right? Now when you include the age of teacher, now initially 20 students, now there is a teacher. How many people are there? Divide this by 21. And this will give you new average. And new average is 1 more than the, which is equal to 13. Now you cross multiply this. X1 plus x2 plus x20 plus t, and multiply 21 with 13. You want to multiply 21 with 13, bracket में लिखो 20 plus 1, right? 13. 13 2s are 260 plus 13 1s are 13, so 260 plus 13, 73, right? Do you know from x1 to x20 का summation? How much it is? 240 plus age of teacher 273. So teacher's age is how much? 273 minus 240, and teacher's age is, right? This is called conventional approach of solving the question. Not wrong, you should know it. You have to use it or not, that we'll see, right? I generally, for arithmetic, I prefer doing it mentally. पर होता है 90% question you can solve it mentally. Okay. See now how to solve this question. चलो, want to make a note of it और कर लो, फिर बताता हूँ. Now see how to solve this question. Let's remove this 12 years. Let's keep it chocolates. Right? थोड़ा अच्छे से समझ आएगा तुमको. Let's say average number of chocolates of a class of 20 student is 12. Say there are 20 students. Each student has 12 chocolates. Let's later on we'll replace chocolate with age. So before teacher entering into this class, each student has how many chocolates? Right? This is where teacher enters. This is same as brother coming. Now if teacher also come with 12 chocolates, will the average of the class changes? No. If teacher also come with 12 chocolates, Remember 5, 5, 5 is the average. If you introduce another 5, will the average increases? No. In this case, if teacher also come with 12 chocolates, will the average goes up? No. But is the average going up? Yes. And it is going up by what? 1 year. When teacher enter into this class, she will realize that each student has how many chocolates? 12. She is unbiased. She will first keep 12 chocolates with her, and whatever is the remaining chocolate, she will divide equally among all the students, including herself, by increasing each by what? That means she will give one chocolate to first student, one to second, one to third, one to 20th student, and keep one with herself. So how many ones she distributed? 20 plus 1, 21. And 12 she kept earlier with herself, which is equal to how much? Without lifting pen, with the lifting pen, without forming the equation, you can solve this question. देखो ये डायरेक्टली होते हैं क्वेश्चंस, राइट? जस्ट हैव टू थिंक. अब उल्टा भी करते हैं. दिस इज क्लियर? श्योर? ओके. I'll do ulta. I'll change this data. Average student of a class of 20 student and a teacher is 14 years. The age of teacher is excluded. The average age of class decreases by 1 year. Find the age of teacher. Find the age of teacher. If the average age of a class teacher, average age of class and teacher together is 14 years, when the age of teacher is excluded, the average age of a class decreases by 1 year. Find the age of teacher. In this case, teacher is going by decreasing the average by what? 1 year. Find the age of teacher. Let's see. Actually, similar question, just ulta, right? See, initially plus x20 plus teacher divided by how many people? 21. And the average is what? 14 years. What is x1 plus x2 plus x20 plus teacher? It's 21 into 14. 21 into 14. Again, I told you, break 20 plus 1 and multiplied with 14. 280 plus 14. 14 1 the 14. 294. Right? Next, what is happening? The age of teacher is excluded. What is happening to the average age? Decreases by 1 year. Initially 14, now it will become 14. x1 plus x2 plus x20, how much? 13 2s are 260. Mark this as second. Do we know the value of this 260? Put it here. From here to here is how much? Plus t is equal to? What is the age of teacher? Right? Let's solve this question by using that logic. Here equation, see equation is good. School mein you get marks for steps, but you are so engrossed with this kind of method that पहला तुम्हारा यहीं पहुंचता है. मल्टीप्लीकेशन में मेंटल मैथ्स नहीं होता है. वी स्टार्ट डूइंग सिंपल पेपर पेन कैलकुलेशन.
Average is equal to sum of all observation, right? Sum of all observation is equal to average. And if you remember, if you are good with formulas, you can do this thing mentally also.
फॉर्मूले की जरूरत नहीं है इसमें. फॉर्मूले की भी जरूरत नहीं है. सिंपल क्वेश्चन में तो नहीं है. इसके और कॉम्प्लेक्स है ना, बताता हूँ. नाउ लेट्स ट्राई टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. Initially, what is the average? 14, right? 14 chocolates. सबके साथ, including teacher also. Teacher gets angry. She wants to go out of the class, but she wants to take one chocolate from each student. So first, she will take whatever number of chocolate with her. It's 14, right? And because of this, she got angry. She is taking one chocolate from each student, thereby reducing the number of chocolate from each student from 14 to 13 decreases by 1. If I change it to decrease by 2, she is taking 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, right? So she will take one from first student, one from second student, one from third student, and one from 20th student. In this case, we will not write -1 here because she has already taken 14 chocolates. So how many extra chocolates she is taking? 20. And 14 she earlier took, now 20. 34. Put this down then. Then next question is average weight of three women is increased by 6 kg when one of them whose weight is 80 kg is replaced by another woman. What is the age of right?
I'm wait, sir.
Hmm.
एक बार वेट दूसरी बार एज पता क्या लगाना है?
वेट है यार वो okay. What is happening in this case? There are 3 women, right? Their weight increases by what? 6 kg. When one of them, out of these 3, one of them goes, another one joins. Right? So the average weight increases by what? 6 kg. Okay. Let's try to understand this question. Right? 3 women are there. 1, 2, and 3. The third woman, whose weight is what? 80 kgs. If she goes and the another one also come with 80 kg of weight, will the average changes? If 80 kg is going and 80 kg is coming in, will the average changes? No, average will remain same. But this new one is getting some extra weight. That weight, she will distribute it what? Equally. So the woman who is going 80 kg, the entering one, rather, entering the group, she will first keep this 80 kg, whatever going out, and then the remaining kg, she will divide equally by giving 6, 6, and 6 to all 3. Whatever is the average, now average will increase by 6 or not. She will distribute how much? 18 kg. And 80 kg she kept with herself. Now she will give 18 kg more, right? 6, 6, 6 to each other. And then 98 kg will the weight of the new woman or not? Initially, there are 3 women. The third woman, which is going out of the group, has a weight of how much? 80 kg. Right? She is going out. So the person, the lady, if she is also coming with 80 kg of weight, will the average changes? No. If whatever is going out, same thing is coming in, the average will not change. The question says that average increases by what? When I say average increases by 6 kg, that means each person's weight is increased by what? 6 kg. How many people are there? सबका weight 3 3 3 से बढ़ जाएगा, 6 6 6 से बढ़ जाएगा. So what this lady is doing, she will first keep the 80 kg with herself by maintaining the average, whatever is the initial average, right? She'll first keep 80 kg, and the extra she will divide equally, thereby increasing the weight, whatever is the average weight, by 6, by 6. by 6. That means extra she distributed. How much she distributed? She kept earlier how much with herself? 80 plus 18 is the weight of the new lady. If you want to solve this question by forming the equation, let's do it. X1
Average BX
plus 80 kg, right? Divided by 3, initial average, A. Yes. Go to that side. So x1 plus x2 plus 80 is equal to 3a. What is x1 plus x2? 3a minus 80. First equation. Any doubt? Now what is happening? Some third person is coming. x1 plus x3 divided by 3. And the average increases by what? 6. The new lady who's coming is, let's say, x3, right? And because of that, the average is increasing by what? 6. Now, do we know what is x1 plus x2? How much it is? So in place of this, can we write 3a minus 80 plus x3 by 3 is equal to a plus 6. Cross multiply. Go and multiply with both or not. So now this is 3a minus 80 plus x3 is equal to 3a plus 18. 3a, 3a both get cancelled. What is x3 equal to? 18 plus 80, which is equal to 98 kg. ये इक्वेशन अच्छा है लेकिन हर जगह काम नहीं आता है. स्टार्ट थिंकिंग लॉजिकली. बहुत सारे एग्जाम्स होते हैं यहाँ पर लॉजिक बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. दिस इज वन एग्जाम. सारे एग्जाम्स ही एप्टीट्यूड बेस्ड आर ऑल लॉजिकल एग्जाम्स. Why you guys left maths? Done? Done? Okay. One question from actual exam. The average of 4 consecutive even number is average of 4 consecutive even number is 0.3. Find the product of smallest and largest number. Option is 10400. Second option is 10504. Third option is 10605. Fourth option is 10600. Fifth is none of these. You know the meaning of consecutive even number?
X
Continuous.
plus 1, x plus
Okay.
x plus 3, x plus 5, x plus 7.
First of all, whenever you have an even number, right? So general form of even number should always be 2x or 2n or 2k, whatever. So this is the general form of an even number. An odd number is 2x plus 1, 2x plus 3, and so on. So any general even number is 2x. 2 into anything is even, right? 2 into anything is even. So this is definitely an even. Plus 1 will give you what? Odd, right? So standard form of an even number is what? 2n. So if first number is 2n or 2x, next number is 2x plus 2, which is also even. 2x plus 4, 2x plus 6. An odd number is 2x plus 1, 2x plus 3, 2x plus 5. Want to solve this question by forming the equation? Let's see how to do it. Let's say first number is 2x. Next is 2x plus. Next number is 2x plus. 2x plus. Consecutive means in continuation. Divided by 4. How much it is? 103. 2x, 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 2x. How many times? 8x, right? 6, 4, 2, 12 is equal, divided by 4 is equal to, you can take 4 common. You can take 4 common. And this is 2x plus 3 by 4. 103. 2x is equal to 100. X is equal to 50. Your first number is 2x. So 2x is equal to 100. X is equal to 50. Smallest number is 100 and largest number is 2x plus 6, which is you can multiply 106 with what? 100, which will give you what? 106.
10,600.
Right? Now understand something. You also don't have to do this x wala thing. Okay. Variable thing. Just tell me one thing. These numbers are, first of all, evenly spaced. When I say evenly spaced, if I write, let's say 1, 4, 7, 10, these numbers are called evenly spaced, right? So when numbers are evenly spaced, equally spaced, the average is exactly the middle value. Average is exactly the middle value, right? In this case, 10 plus 7, 17, 21 plus 4. How much it is? 2 divided by 4, 11 by 2, which is what? 0.5, which is exactly between 4 and 7. So when numbers are equally spaced, average can also be obtained by adding this and this and dividing by 2. What is 10 plus 1? 11 divided by 2. Can also be obtained by adding 7 plus 4 divided by 2. 11 divided by 2, which is also 5.5, right? If numbers are evenly spaced. These numbers are also evenly spaced. Yes? And that, so if I have even number, let's say 2, 4, 6, 8, evenly spaced, average will be somewhere here, which can also be obtained by what? This plus this divided by 2, or the middlemost number, add them, divide by 2, right? So first thing is clear, this evenly spaced thing clear. Okay. Now see, in this case, what is the average? Right, average is 103, 103, 103. Let's keep 100 to each, right? 100 बना देते हैं सबको initially. So this will be what? 100, 100, 100. How much extra do we have? Well, see, there are multiple ways of thinking it. You know that this is nothing but sum of two middle term divided by 2. 103. So A plus B, the middle two most number will be what? 06. Well, I know that summation of these two number will be 206, which is there, right? 206. But both of them have to be what? Equally spaced. And at the same time, both of them has to be what? Even. तो इससे एक लेके इधर दे दो इसको. So this will be, sorry, इधर से एक लेके इधर दे दो. So how much this will be? This will be 104. This also gives you 106 or not? अब there's a difference of what? 2. So इसको 2 कम कर दो. 100. Increase this by 2. Can also be done it this way, right? That is also fine. This is also fine. Now you know that one number is 100, the number is 106. Basically, you divide 103, 103, 103, 103, 103. And then middle वाले से एक एक reduce करते जाओ. That means give 1 to this. So because this number is smaller than this, right? Give 1 to this from here to here. 102, this will become 104. So now you got middlemost two number. And both are even and continuous. Then the next number reduce by 2 and increase by 2. If I want to find out reduce this by 2, increase this by 2, you will get consecutive even numbers. Same goes for odd numbers. Right? So you can go by that also. This is also, everything is fine. Some question easy, eh?
We can't take consecutive numbers as x plus 1.
You can take it as x plus 1. You can take it as x plus 1. I prefer keeping 2x directly as even. Things becomes easy. Because if you take number as 2x, you know that that is an even number. 2x plus 1 is an odd number. Avoid any confusion. Done? Next is in a committee, average age of 8 people increases by 2 years when two people whose age is 35 years and 35 years are replaced by find the average age of two women. Find the average age of these two women who join this. Two people are leaving the group, two people are joining the group. Because of that, the average age of group is increased by how much? Right. Try to understand this question now. What of the question? Okay. Now see this question. There are how many people? 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Options are 48, 45, 44, 43. See this. There are two people who are leaving this group, right? And there are two people who are leaving this group. Because of that, and two people are joining it, right? Because of that, what is happening to the average age? Increasing by 2, right? Two people who are leaving this group has an age of what? That means how much total weight is going out? 80. So if 80 kg is going out, and if 80 kg comes in together, right? Total weight 80 kg comes in. Will the average changes? No. That means these two people who are coming into this are carrying more, right? Average age, not age, right?
82
Yes. Right? Yes. So what these two people will do, first they will keep the weight which is the age which is going out, they will keep the same age, 80. If 80 is going out, they will first keep the two people who are entering this group, will keep 80 with themselves, right? Because 80 is going out. First keep 80. After that, whatever is extra, they will divide by giving how much? 2 to this, 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 and 2 among themselves. How much they have distributed? 16. Earlier they kept how much with themselves? 80 and 16. How much it is? And 96 is weight of two people, age of two people. So to find the age, average age of these two is what? 96 divided by 2, which is equal to answer.
So, the average age is increasing by 2. So we'll have to add only 2 to
6 people.
summation. 35 plus 45 is 80.
तो एवरेज 2 कब बढ़ता है? सबका सबको दो से बढ़ाना पड़ेगा ना. Everyone has to be increased by 2.
16.
Yeah.
96.
85 plus why 9? Why 9? 80. What is 80? Where is 18 total? Yeah, same thing. Yeah, actually, you're 2. That means this much. If this is coming in, that extra should be divided equally.